It is true. All right, keeping the show moving. Just a couple covers to go, and then the nudity, I think. The full-on nudity comes out. So, where's that good? It becomes a clothing optional club. We didn't know about Room 5? They don't mention that in the Zagat guide, really, so much. Next comic coming to the stage, very, very funny. I'm killing time, because as a host, this is known as drawing a blank. Come on, these are all brand new comics. Oh, yes, I remember this guy. We go way back. We talked over there. It was fantastic. I'll never forget those times. Let's go to the slides right now. Let's see. Take a look at those. There we are. There we are. That's where he's cupping me. And there we go. Now, this guy, you can see him featured on the Paget Family Christmas DVD. So if you have a copy of that, get that signed. Please give it up for Josh Paget. Come on.
My name is Josh Paget. Recently featured on the recently released DVD Paget Family Christmas Special. I've come from a big family, the youngest of 5 kids. There's Christiane, John, Mary Beth. Years later, my parents had Paul, and then they had me because Paul needed a friend. So by the time I came around, my parents were old. I mean, they loved me, but they were tired. Mom, Dad, you coming to my 5th grade band concert? What are you guys playing? Buns, up with Louie, yeah, I've seen this guy. Are you gonna ride with your friend Nathan? Yeah, I guess. By the time I was in high school, we were eating dinner at 4:30, and we were calling it supper. And they were old. It's high school graduation even. Mom, Dad, you coming to graduation? Didn't we just go to one of those? Yes, Paul, your other son, last year he graduated from high school. Yay, you, 5 kids all graduated. Yeah, I remember. It went really long. And those bleachers just were not comfortable. You're gonna graduate from college, right? We'll go to that one. Promise. Yeah, because we're gonna get younger. So, my parents are old, and they have this desperate, insatiable need for grandchildren. And it grows stronger every day. And because I'm the youngest, I'm like the great white hope to produce a fresh face for the Paget Family Christmas Special. And I'm trying, but dating's hard. You know, I'm looking at you. Dating's hard, and it's hard for me because I'm just clumsy in love. I fall in love with every girl I see. Girl on a bike. I love you. Love you. Love you. Too creepy. See, it never works. It never works out. I went out on a date. She turned out to be a freak. I asked her to go see the Aristocrats. She wanted to go see Dukes of Hazzard. So, you know, I'm the great white hope. Stay the course, 1,000 points of light. So I pick her up and she gets in my car and she gasps. Oh my gosh, is that? It is! A CD player in your car? Yeah, it's the high life. That's the way I roll. It says, you know, I do think about getting a CD player for my car because I do drive a lot and I do like to listen to music. Sounds like good logic to me. I say go for it. So I'm trying hard at this dating thing, you know. I'm trying to get to know her. She's a struggling actress in LA. She's trying to break into the astrology business. Folks, I already bought 2 tickets to the Dukes of Hazzard. I gotta stick with this. So I asked her, you know, how do you break into the astrology business? Do you open up an office and people come in and you read palms or tea leaves or something? No. I'm into astrology, not palm reading. Oh, excuse me. Palm reading is not a real science like astrology. Palm reading's not even an ology. Excuse me. So for fun, like, why don't you guess my sign? And right off the bat, she guesses Libra. I'm not a Libra. Nor am I a Sagittarius, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Virgo, Leo, Scorpio, Cancer, or Gemini. And knowing only this, she manages to determine that I'm a Capricorn. One to know one. She's a Capricorn too. So now I'm thinking, we're like days apart. I asked her what day she was born, December 23rd, which technically, according to her, makes her a Sagicorn, because it's right on the cusp. Half Capricorn. I'm like 2 weeks later, right in the middle, super Capricorn, which means goat. So I asked her, what year were you born? Thinking we're days apart. No, I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you. Why not? She doesn't want to be typecast as an actress in LA, you know, because of her age. Well, like, we're seeing Dukes of Hazzard on a Thursday night in the Burbank Mall. Your secret's safe. Cares about the industry. I paid for the ticket, she cares about the industry. So I'm starting to think that her only role that she's had as a struggling actress is as a mom in a Stainmaster carpet commercial. Now I'm worried that the reason why this date is awkward is because she's absurdly older than me, right? So I asked her, are you absurdly older than me? Is that why this is weird? No, I'm not absurdly older. Well, that begs the question, how old do you think I am? She says 26, 27, which is absurdly older than I actually am. Okay? So I'm saying, you're absurdly older than me. Is this like a Mrs. Robinson thing? If it is, I want you to know I'm totally into that. And outside of her house, she tells me, I'm not really interested in dating you. And I tell her, well, I love you. So it's back to square one with relationships, pornography. And there's a lot of it out there. For every one you see, there's like 13 you don't see. I don't get it. Pornography. I mean, I want to have sex just as much as any guy in his 20s, but how does seeing a picture of someone else having sex achieve my goals? I want $1 million, but seeing a picture of Bill Gates doesn't make me feel like I can go buy a house. I mean, it's just offensive. They're sending me pictures in my email box. We're having sex, you're not. But I fall for it every time. Email from Julie. Josh, haven't talked to you in a long time. Click here. I fall for it. Man, Julie, you've changed. In college, I could eat an older hand, and now what is this? Is that a horse's cock in your mouth? Where that horse takes a shit. That's not even hygienic. Shouldn't there be like a park ranger or someone supervising this? That's just disgusting. Am I that repulsive that you'd rather do it with a horse? Come on. Jeez, Julie. 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 love you.